Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, listen, so I already made a video talking about what would happen if we all turned into chickens. Now I'm specifically asking what happens if you specifically turned into a horse? Like what would you do? Again, assuming that you had all your memories and whatnot, like you can remember being a human. You're just now a horse. Like you're just a horse now. It's that simple, right? You're a horse now. All right. What are you doing? What is like the first thing you're doing to try to assuming that you live with your family, like how are you going to convince your family that you are yourself but you're just now a horse now? How are you going to convince that? How are you going to portray yourself to show them that you're still you even though you're actually just a horse now, right? Like you got to think about these things. And if you do live alone, you're going to have to figure out how to get out of your house while you're a horse. I guess you could grab the doorknob with your mouth or something. I don't know, that's the way I would probably try to get out. I guess I would try to my first step would probably be try to get out of the house probably, and then if you live in an apartment you're pretty much done as well, because then you have to worry about stairs, man, and stairs are probably not easy for horses, man. I'm gonna be honest, they're probably not the easiest thing to walk up when it comes to horses, man. I mean, imagine you were a horse and you had to walk upstairs. That's probably not easy, right? That can't be easy, man. That cannot be easy to walk upstairs. Is it easy? I wonder if it is. I don't think it is. I cannot imagine being a horse and having walking upstairs being an easy task, because your legs are so long. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh my god, I'm on fire. I did not even know you could get caught on fire in this game. Sorry, I haven't played this game in a while. I did not know you could get caught on fire. That is new to me. Okay, that is new. I did not know that could happen. All right. So, but anyway, yeah. I mean, it's just kind of I guess I can imagine that would be kind of difficult. Walking up the stairs may not be as hard as walking down them, I think. I would assume. I would think that it's a little bit easier to walk down the stairs than to walk up the stairs. You know? Just slightly easier. Just slightly easier, not that much, but enough to where if you wanted a horse to walk upstairs, you could definitely it would be easier to get it and encourage it to get up the stairs than to get down the stairs, because walking down the stairs even as a human sometimes is hard, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's pretty hard if you're it's pretty hard if you were a horse, man. It'd be pretty difficult, right? So not only would you have to figure out how to communicate with your friends and try to get them to help you, because there's a way to stop being a horse. Now I haven't really figured it out in my head, how can you stop being a horse, but what can you do to no longer be one? I guess I haven't really thought about that, but I guess you could. I guess I could start thinking about that. You gotta fall in love with another horse. So yeah, so not only do you have to express to your friends, hey man, listen, so what are you gonna prioritize first? Trying to get your friends to understand that you are the horse and you need to fall in love with one, assuming that already know the knowledge, like somebody whispered in your ear, hey, I'm about to turn you into a horse and the only way to stop being a horse is to fall in love with another horse. Assuming that they already told you that and you already know, would you just immediately go for the love and try to get your way to a horse? Because you'll probably if you go outside, right, you're not gonna be able to drive. You can't drive with horse feet. Obviously that's not gonna be very easy. It's not gonna be easy, except if you're BoJack Horseman or something. It's pretty easy for him. He can drive, but I mean, whatever. But anyway, but you're not BoJack Horseman. You're an actual real horse. You are a real horse. You go neigh and whatnot. You know what I mean? So, assuming that because you're gonna go outside and you're gonna run around and you're gonna immediately get caught by animal control or something and get sent to a zoo or something. Yeah, I mean, and then you're just gonna be stuck there, and then there's probably gonna be no other horses, or you're just gonna I guess you would probably just get sent out to a farm or something, and I guess that would actually help, but it'd be a big gamble. Or would you try to just hide because actually depending on where you live, if you already live on a farm kind of area, you'll actually probably be fine. You'll actually be fine, because then you'll just be oh, I already live. All I gotta do is just go down the road, and there's a whole bunch of horse farms down there, and I just go and I find a horse, and then I fall in love with that horse. But how do you know that the horse is in love with you? And also, how do you raise up a horse as a horse? It's gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard, right? So would you go straight for the love? Like, would you try to find a horse? Would you try to find another horse to like to fall in love with, like immediately, or would you try to contact friends and family to see if they can help you and try to express to them in the best way possible, like how that you need to fall in love with another horse, and then that would be very simple because then you actually have humans on your side to help you, right? And by the way, this is assuming like you didn't like poof and then bam, you're a horse. Like you went to bed one night and then you woke up and you were a horse inside your bed, just kind of standing there. I don't think like horses lay down. I guess they can, but I mean, I haven't seen one actually. I've never seen a picture of a horse laying down, so I don't know. Assuming that he was just standing up inside the bed, how would you get out of that situation? Because like I was thinking about that, and I was kind of like, I wonder what I would do. Like, or would I just be happy with being a horse? Would I just want to be a horse forever? Like, would I just want to be a horse forever? Like, just be a horse forever. Like, never not be a horse. It's like go back to. But I'll just have to avoid love for a very long time, which I guess would be kind of easy as a horse. Like, I guess like since you were a human, you probably don't know how to pick up on like actual like signs that a horse likes you. I guess I don't really actually know how horses pick up on that anyway. I'm sure they got like different stuff and like their actual like you know, like inside their, what they do, or like inside their brains, they probably have something like some type of like protocol or something that kind of makes them, do that. And also like, I guess like in the animal world, falling in love kind of means, mating. And I'm just saying you don't have to do that. Okay, you don't have to do that. All you got to do is just get a horse interested in you, and then bam, you become a human, and then you just run away as fast as possible. Okay, you do not have to mate with it. Okay, you don't have to do that. That's a little weird. But you don't have to do that. Okay, you just have to make the horse interested in you. And I guess it's just kind of like the horse just kind of sees you and it's like, oh, okay, this guy seems chill. And then that's just kind of how it happens. So I guess you would just have to go around and find a place with a whole bunch of horses and then find a way to get them interested in you that way, just by existing. I think that's really the only way you could possibly do it. I mean, like just find where horses are. But it would be pretty hard to get out of your house, like just as a horse. I mean, but you're a horse with human intelligence, so I mean, you could probably figure out stuff. You just can't speak is the only problem. Like, you can't speak English. You can only speak in like animal sounds, and you can only like use body language, really. That's really the only way you can like communicate with actual humans. So I guess that's what you would have to do. So yeah, I mean, it would be kind of awkward though. Like, imagine like you're just chilling one afternoon, you're trying to enjoy like a nice afternoon, and then you just immediately like you hear a knock at your door, and you open it, and it's just a fucking horse like just sitting there, and then he walks into your house and continuously like starts like pointing at a picture at a like of like one of your friends, and you're like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I guess like a way you could do it is like how like the you could do like list off like show a picture of every letter and then list off every letter, and then you can like make a noise or like stomp your foot. But like that would be really, and like to signify which letter you want. But that would be really, really hard to like initiate a plan like that. It'd be really hard for you to communicate just the fact that you are a horse with human intelligence. Like, well, I guess you could just start responding to English, be like, what are you doing here? And then you just start doing stuff, and then like you're like, who are you? And then you're like, can you understand me, or something like that? And then you like, you like hit your foot a little bit, or like nod your head slightly. Like, I assume that horses can like nod their head up and down, so I guess you'd probably be fine there. I don't know, man. I'm over here asking the important questions. Anyways,